Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. Today we're going to do the Hummingbird house. Had a lot of people told me they want to see me make one with an unedited video. So it's going to be all in real time. I'm not going to do any editing. See, I need to edit that part. I'm not going to do any editing to this video. It's just going to be playing from here on. Shouldn't take 20, 25 minutes, 30 at the most. So hang in there with me till the end and you'll see what we come up with. But I'll show you the whole process I do for turning one. Usually if I don't have to record this, I can actually do one of these in probably about 10 minutes. It's a great thing for you to make, for craft shows or for gifts. Hummingbird season's out right now. We got lots of hummingbirds out at our house here in the mountains, all different colors. I actually seen one yesterday, I think it was, sitting out on the patio, and he was blue. Well, his belly was blue, but he was a beautiful little hummingbird. But we've got a lot of the green, a lot of the brown grays hummingbirds, a lot of red-breasted hummingbirds. But anyway, they really don't. I've researched this, and hummingbirds, they don't use a house. They don't use a birdhouse. They build like a little nest, and way up high in the trees. And I actually had a hummingbird nest, but I don't remember what I did with it. But I had found. But anyway, they're real small. They may be like 2.5 inches in diameter. They're very small nests. But anyway, these make great decoration. Gifts, like I say, you can sell them at your craft fair, art shows. I sell tons and tons of these. Fast money makers for your shop. It's a good way to fund your shop. But we can make you can make different styles. This is one that I had turned, but I had chipped. It chipped out on me. But anyway, had a knot in it, which is an awesome looking feature to me. But different designs, different shapes in these things. That's another one. And all of them's about 6 inches tall. They end up about between 5 and 6 inches tall. That one there, I turned this out of a maple, and I don't know if you can see that, but I never did finish it. I just turned it, see if it cracked, which it has a hairline crack right there. But I don't know if you can see that, but it had turned. It's got some blue. It's got a lot of blue in it. I don't know. This was out of maple, but I never drilled the hole in the bottom or anything. I just put it on the lathe and done it like a spindle turning. Different designs. This one here, this one I made out of just something fast. I made this out of white pine. It's just I don't know, you can make any designs you want to. They're just neat little craft ideas. But yeah, and I want to make one. I'll start with what I do. I'll drill a hole. I go ahead and drill the hole all the way through it. I'll drill, it's 1 3/4 inches. I'll drill, and I'll go, this is 6 inches long. I'll drill it about 4.5 inches deep, and then I'll mount it up on the lathe and turn it. But I always drill that hole first. It's just, I don't know, I found it to be a faster and easier way for me. But yeah, let me get these out of the way, and we'll drill that hole and get this one mounted. Like I say, this is unedited, so just bear with me for the whole process. I'll spin you around here so we can drill this hole, and I just use it, like I say, 1 3/4 inches. I use 1 3/4 inches Forstner bit. It drills into this pretty easy. This is a western cedar, by the way, but you can do it out of any. I prefer a softwood. Hardwoods seem to crack. But yeah, just always remember to be safe. Don't do what I do. I hold it. I don't put it in a vise, but whatever's comfortable for you. But I don't recommend holding it this way. But I'll hold it. I'll drill the hole, then we'll get it mounted up on the lathe. bit's not long enough, so I'll have to raise it up here. Sorry about the noise, but that is what it is. So there we have our hole in the bottom of it. Like I say, it's 1 3/4 inches. What I do at the end, I put a plug in it and I just glue it in because, like I say, these are for decoration. You're really not going to have to take it out and clean it out because a big bird's not going to get in there. So, but like I say, this is about it's about 4.5 inches deep. So we'll get it mounted up here. The way I mount them, I had made a cone. I just made it out of a piece of old scrap wood. This is walnut. I just made a cone and I'll slide it right in there. And I have another one that goes all the way through, but I like using this one because that way it can move and level itself out. But I'll do use a parting tool to level off the bottom. So yeah, just kind of guess on the center. It doesn't have to be perfect because you'll be turning it round anyway. Let's get you down here where you can see. And just get it mounted up. Tighten her up. And you can spin these pretty fast because they're pretty much in balance. I mean, there's not much there. There's a little bit of out on that one. Might shake my tripod a little. I am using a tripod. So, but we're good there. So let's get the shape on this. What I do, I usually start out when I turn these. I'll just use a spindle gouge just to get the shape, and then I'll switch over to like a fingernail gouge. So let's get the shape on this. Let's get our safety equipment on, and let's get the shape. Speed up a little more. Okay, kind of got a round shape there, and this one thing about this cedar, it doesn't make like shavings. It comes off as dust, like sawdust, because it's just so dry and fine and real soft wood. So now we'll start getting the shape of it here, and I always shape the top. This will be the top. This will be the bottom, of course. I always shape the top first, and then I just kind of round or shape out I call it the belly of the house. So let's get the top of it then. Same thing, still using a spindle gouge. Then I'll switch over here in just a minute. camera get you a better view, get you right in there on it. Sorry about my recording, I'm not a professional, but anyway. So now I'll do, I'll just take a parting tool, come and cut in here, about where I want the top to end. Now I'll switch over to the fingernail gouge. Now I go back to the spindle gouge and do some kind of center. See what we got there. Yeah, starting to take pretty good shape. Just have to hit right in here some more, because like I say, it's really soft. My gouges are sharp, but I'm going to hit that some more. Save on sanding. A lot of times too, I'll take my diamond tool and I'll cut a couple lines and burn them. Just give it some cool characteristics. A bit one there and one at the bottom. And I'll just take my wire here and burn it in. Flip off that one. Now we'll part off the bottom and make it a little bit flatter. Won't have to sand so much. Right. There's that. I need to hit that in there. So I can sand that out. That's where the strings slipped off. I do most of the sanding while it's still on, mounted on the lathe. Usually I'll hit it with about 120, then I'll hit it with about a 400. Turn that fan on, just get that exhaust fan going. It's going to be noisy. There we go. Yeah, that's very smooth. The only thing I put on these, I don't use no shellac. I don't use anything like that. I just use I use the Howard's Feed and Wax. I don't know if you can see it, I got it blocked. But yeah, just the Howard's Feed and Wax is what I use. Biggest reason is because a lot of people like to buy these and they like to paint them. And you can actually paint over this. And it paints over really well. A lot of the other stuff you can't paint over, but this, you can paint over this. So, yeah, I just put that on there, and that's pretty much all I put on it. Unless somebody, you know, wants it stained a different color or something. But I'll start putting it on. It darkens it up a little bit, but it still leaves that that natural look to it. That's that one. And then I just use some steel wool. I'll hit over it. This is 000 steel wool, if anybody's wondering. And I'll just come back and hit it with that same rag again. Slip off. And that's it. That's it off. So as far as the turning, that's all there is on the turning of it. Simple. Fast turning. Get rid of that. Now what I'll do is, now on the top, what I can do on top, I could have went and made it to a sharper point, but I kind of like leaving a little flatter top, and then I'll put a eye hook in there. But I do sand this, I'll sand this smooth. It just kind of gives it that mushroom effect. So let me take it over here to the sander, and we'll sand the top. You have to walk around the shop with me or follow me. Right, got that sanded smooth. That one, like I say, the center, we're gonna put the plug in it. It doesn't have to be perfect. This one is off a little bit. Does not matter for decoration. So who's ever gonna look up in that hole unless you take the plug out of the bottom? So for the plug, we'll use, but we'll drill the hole here. For the hole, I use a 3/4 inch Forstner bit. Turn back around here. Switch some bits out. Usually have it in a drill, but I figured I'd do it in the press. I always lay something down there. I'll lay a glove. That way it doesn't beat it up and scar it up. And then you just pick wherever you want the hole. I usually put it right below that center. Find a pretty side, that's where I like the hole at. Get all the shavings out of it. Then I'll use a 16th bit. for the perch. I just leave that drill there all the time because I make so many. I got everything right where I need it. So yeah, the hole, like I say, it's 3/4, and then this little 1/16 inch, that'd be for the perch. And like I say, 1 3/4 inches for the plug. Like I say, I do glue it in. For a plug, I just use a fastest way for me. Instead of me turning a big old dowel rod, I went and bought. I'll show you. You can buy an 1 3/4 inch dowel rod. This is poplar, but you can buy this 8-foot stick. It's like $7. Cheaper to buy one is to try to turn one. When I started making these, I was turning it, and I was spending more time turning out the dowel rod to make the plugs, because I was leaving them where you could take them out to clean inside, and then I realized, hey, hummingbirds don't even use houses. So yeah, just take that, just put it in there. I just usually take my little mallet, pat to it, and give it a tap. They fit pretty tight. Just like so. I got a piece of sawdust in here, we're going to get that out. There we go. Same thing with the perch. Instead of making your own perches, which you can, I bought little 1/16 inch dowel rods. Actually, I didn't. I'll show you what I bought. Found these at Walmart, guys. You get a whole pack of these. There's 12 in a pack. I'm gonna mark out the name because don't get paid to advertise. But you get 12 in a pack. The 32 inch, they're bamboo skewers that you would use for like campfires or whatever. They're 32 inches long, and they're 1/16 of an inch. Perfect for perch on birdhouses. Like I say, you get, I think there's well, I think when I bought those, there's like 88 cents a pack. But I think, of course, prices went up. They're still less than $1.50 a pack. Okay, if you buy one individually in a craft store, you're gonna pay $2 a piece. Buy you a pack of those, you got purchased for days. Same thing. I just put a little glue on it, and as I put it in, I'll give it a twist. That way, all the glue goes all the way around. I push it in, leave about 1 inch of it sticking out. I'll wipe off that glue, and that's the perch. Then I use a little eye hooks. These are 13/16 of an inch eye hook. Just put it right in the center. That's where I sanded it down. I left that little tiny mark from my blade. And just screw it right in there. And I forgot to put the finish on the top. But same thing, I would use the same finish, the Howard's Feed and Wax, what I use. Front, top, bottom, sides. So yeah. And then once that's in, you're ready to hang it, have a pretty decoration, give it for a gift, put it on your table at a craft show. You can sand this out here if you want to. I usually do. I've got a dowel thing that I've made to sand that out and make it a little smoother. Also a little decoration. You know, depending on where you live, what people like around here in North Carolina, here in these mountains, people are hardcore craft buyers. We get a lot of tourists comes in. They love crafts. They buy these, take them back out of state, whatever, just for decoration. You know, I'll be honest with you, around here in this area at the craft show, these are $20 all day long. That's a $20 bill, no problem. But yeah, like I say, depending on where you're at, great way to fund your shop, buy extra tools, buy more supplies. maybe one day I'll buy a better camera. I've got 3 or 4. I use the one I got now. Then I've got a GoPro 10 that I use sometimes. But anyway, I'm not investing thousands and thousands of dollars on any camera when this one does just as great for me. So yeah, hope you liked the video. For all you guys that wanted to see this in real time, there you go. I know it took long. I knew it would be 25, 30 minutes. That's how I make these. You can make them out of scrap wood. Turn a scrap block like this. Piece of 4x4. That was about, it's a little bit longer probably. It's about 6. Now it's about 6 inches. If you have a cut off piece of 4x4, hey, turn it into a $20 bill. It takes you 10 minutes to make $20 out of a scrap block. So yeah, love it. But yeah, there you go. One little hummingbird house. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, this is Western cedar. It's one of my favorites to make because it's got pretty grain, leaves a pretty color. It's got the brownish yellow tint to it. And of course, I'll do resand the bottom so you guys know and clean that up and make it smooth. I don't have one in here that I have finished, but maybe I do. Let's see. Yeah. A little dusty there. This one's different. This is what I call, this is my honeycomb hummingbird house. But yeah, I finished up the bottom. That's where I signed this one. I made it. This was last year. But yeah, and what I've done is a honeycomb birdhouse, and I made a honey dipper, and that's the way it hangs on that honey dipper. So yeah, like I say, scrap wood. This is, you know, another 20, 30 bucks right there. You can sell it, and maybe more. I have sold some of these for upwards of $45. Just trying to throw them out there, guys. Give you something else to make for your craft shows. So. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff if you haven't. Thank you to all my subscribers. I try to do a video every week, sometimes 2. Now it's getting to be fall of the year. I'm outside, away from the shop most times, so I'm not going to be in here as much because I'm an outdoorsy guy. I love being out and about, out in the woods, out in nature, that kind of thing. But yeah, just let me know what you think. I'm on the Instagram. If you want to hit me up on Instagram, on Etsy. So yeah, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.